Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about hot flashes and the mechanism behind a hot flash. Okay, I've done other videos on this, but they're older videos and I wanted to do something updated. The medical term for a hot flash would be vasomotor instability, and what this means is there's a kind of a instability in the feedback loops between the hypothalamus and the ovaries, okay? And it creates a flushing response, they call a superficial vasodilation, and a deep drop in core temperature every 4 minutes. So it's on a timing mechanism. And you can get palpitations and perspiration, problems with the heart, etc. Okay, it's very uncomfortable. Usually wakes you up when you're trying to sleep. So a woman normally has about 400 eggs that are released each month. Okay, in theory they're supposed to be released each month. Sometimes if you're on birth control pills it's not going to happen, but you have a certain amount of eggs, then the last one you release and you go into menopause, roughly about age 52. So at this point you don't need the amount of hormones, okay, because you're not going to have babies. So what happens, the signal comes back up here and kicks in another circuit for the adrenals, because the adrenal gland produces the same hormones in smaller amounts, but still it produces the same hormones. So the adrenal glands are the backup to the ovaries. So really it's a weakness within the adrenal glands that triggers this instability and causes these symptoms. Now, if a woman takes hormone replacement therapy, it will completely get rid of these hot flashes, because what you're doing is you're bypassing all this and you're completing this circuit artificially, okay, and temporarily. So the actual trigger to the hot flash in the first place is a weakness of the adrenal that's creating an abrupt decrease in estrogen that then if you actually add the estrogen back in there, it just turns off. Okay, so now that's pretty much the mechanism, but now what do we do about it? Okay, there's various natural things that you can take to support this, like black cohosh, but I'm going to recommend supporting your adrenal glands, okay, because that is a thing that really created the problem in the first place. And I'm going to put a link down below of a bunch of things you can do to support a healthy adrenal gland, okay? But black cohosh is a really good one too, to actually supply some phytoestrogens to help complete the circuit. If you need something stronger, I'm going to recommend Estrogen Balance, which has a different blend of herbs and something called DIM, which actually helps balance estrogen too. And if it's really, really bad, I recommend something even stronger. It's called the Adrenal Fatigue Formula. This is my strongest adrenal fatigue. Normally you won't need this, but on a rare occasion, if there's a real big problem with hot flashes, I would do a combination of these two right here, because this one can support a healthy adrenal gland and complete this circuit right there. So in summary, hot flashes are purely a communication problem because the adrenal glands have not backed up the ovaries properly, and this is the area to support right here. And the other thing that I want to mention is when you take hormone replacement therapy, there's a lot of side effects. So I'm going to recommend you try to do this as natural as possible to avoid those, okay? All right, thanks for watching. Hey guys, so I'm doing a survey of a future video, and I wanted to find out what your biggest body problem is. So that way the content is aligning with something that you are personally interested in. So please click the link down below, fill it out, and I will create the video. Thanks.